Yeah. What's happening? What's happening? It's Thirsty Thursday. Yeah. You know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's happening? It's Bernie the Boxer. Hey, man, why I feel different? Can y'all hear me? Man, what's up? What's happening? Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. Hey, what's up, man? What's happening, man? Southpaw Killer, what's good? Damone Daniels, Dean G's. Yeah. Man, I ain't know nothing, man. It's Thursday, Thursday, good day, another good day. Um, like I say, we got Herd looking good, Shakur looking good, them boys looking sharp, Rob looking good, and we winding down. You understand? Man, come on, what's happening? Under the radar, yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, again, man, I appreciate everybody in the chat. What's going down? Um, what I want to talk to y'all about, man. I wanted to talk. See my title. Definitely gonna talk about the fights this weekend. We got Haney versus Linares, which is a good step up fight. I would have talked to more about that with I really liked him fight what's the fella's name? Fortuna, but he let JoJo steal that. But I wanted to get on Remo, yeah. I wanted to get on you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Damone, I'm gonna get on that. That's what I'm saying. All the stuff that been going on with the welterweight division and all the controversy been happening with that. And far as how I'm feeling about it, well, I already gave my opinion on it, but it's my whole thing too, as well as I want to have a boxing channel. I just want to have a true channel. I hope y'all want to talk about boxing, and y'all can watch those other guys for clickbait. And I just want to give this as a why it's fresh on my mind. Just like one of those guys, whoever put it out, said that Bud got stopped by Spence in the sparring session, and that's why the real reason they ain't gonna fight. So we put that title up there to get all that, to get the views or whatever like that. That's not gonna come from me. That's not my style. That's not how I want to be. You understand? That's not never coming with that. Another one said that what was the other situation that he said? That Pacquiao said he had knocked Crawford out, sons him a warning. Come on, man. Pacquiao ain't said nothing of the sort, but that's not gonna be my show. So you know what I'm saying? I got all the me and my people that's the trolls or whoever they sending at me to try to get me disgruntled and get me out my character. You know what I'm saying? I think we addressed that. So I'm weeding those guys out. I'm with all the people that want to talk this real boxing. You understand? Yeah. And hold on. I appreciate like E40 said, you know what I'm saying? What he say? When they copy you, that's the highest form of flattery. You understand? I'm listening to some fella earlier, man. He said everything I say. Everything I say, and I know he don't know nothing about no boxing. I know he ain't even a boxing guy, but he was talking good stuff, and he was giving Bud credit and props, but he saying everything I say. Okay, what's happening? Wheezy, what's good? Gino Win said, what's happening? Man, come on, via cash. What's the word, bird? You know. So yeah, man, like I say, man, we ain't gonna worry about that. You already know what time it is. Big things is coming, that's for sure. And let's just deal with something else. Like I say, we got so many other things going on in the world of boxing that's going on. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them. So uh uh I wish, dude. How can I add people? I wish I want before I can hear people. He told me to bring in the link, so that's why I need a call in. That's why I need a call in. I need y'all to call in. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit a call in. Yeah, like Martin. You feel me? Call in. Hey, hold on. What do he say? What do he say? Damone Daniel says many people think that he has a better chance of win. Oh my soul! That's exactly. That's exactly why. That's exactly why I'm thinking, and I'm so scared for that because I'm thinking like, damn, if he beat Spence for real, is he gonna retire? You feel me? But I'm thinking that he more inclined because the money is gonna be the demand is gonna be so high. You feel me? For him to fight Bud, or the money gonna be so high that what I'm saying, he gonna give Bud the chance, but I don't know. But I am picking Pacquiao to win that fight. I think it's a very winnable fight for him. And then I mean, that's it. That's like I say, I'm not I think he's seen it himself, and I've been going with them guys that's real confident in themselves. You can tell, like Figueroa was. Like I seen Kenny Bossman Sim. Shout out to him. How he just put the flip flops on. What's that kid's name? Evan Rodriguez. Um, Stephen Fulton, how he was against Angelo Leo. When you see these guys, is what's his name, Taylor, just now, he was confident in what he was going to do. So he a live dog for sure, and man, who Pacquiao? Oh my God, that's gonna be cold blooded. Um, man, I'm picking Pacquiao, but I won't rule it out for Spence just like everybody else. I think we all in agreement with the same thing. Tim S says, when one door closes, another one opens. You know how God work. You know how God work. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? But you know what? I'm kind of inclined to think that they might go to Pacquiao and tell him to go ahead and bag it in. Ain't no telling how to listen, man. You ain't got nothing to lose, no how. You got everything to gain. This is what it is. And listen, this one thing that struck me too. To touch on my subject from last week, it was about the being the blackball. Well, like I say, I read an article on Spence, and he was just talking. Did I hear it? I can't remember exactly which, but I didn't bookmark it because I felt like I already knew that. And he said this. He said, "People want to see me be the man." When he said that, that's a fact. People want to see me be the man, so they already got a pick for him. And you know what I'm saying? Thus, the Pacquiao fight to transcend, to pass the torch, yada yada, all this stuff. But again, like they say, they can't go nowhere without Bud Crawford, and it is what it is. So, like I say, I feel pretty good. I apologize for sometimes I use my language on my Instagram and stuff like that. That really ain't me. Sometimes I kind of could go overboard. I think I did. I watched myself. I critique myself. I probably went overboard that last one. I don't know. I don't know. So, hey, but like I say, I hit those guys with intelligent, when I hit them with intelligent, when I take my time and say what I want to say intelligently, they ain't really got nothing to say. They ain't really got nothing to say. I kill them in so many ways. So I'm proud of myself in that fact, which brings myself to this point. Let's get into some questions. Let's talk about Haney, and then we'll talk about whatever else y'all guys want to talk about. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Stonebone, what's up, baby? Man, I've been hitting you up, man. You ain't hit me up, man. You ain't hit me up, man. You ain't hit me up. Speaking of that, before we get started good, I want to give a special shout out to my sponsors. I want to shout out my barber, Anthony at RT's Fashions. You understand? We go back 20 years. I can't wait to touch. I'll be home tomorrow. My barber when I'm out here, Mr. Donnell Branch, the newest, latest innovator in combat sports with the accuracy ball. I want to give a shout out to Cation Clothing. Yeah, go, man, subscribe to Cation Clothing. You know what I'm saying? www.Cation Clothing. Feel me? My boys Trapwear. They got the flyers. You know how it's going. So, step your game up and you know what I'm saying, get fresh and fly with those guys. Appreciate you. Top Flight Fitness. Yeah. Okay. So like I say, we're gonna get into some questions. Appreciate you, man. KD 7989 said Team Crawford salute. Yeah, appreciate you, man. It's been a dream. It's been a dream. So like I say, what we gonna talk, man? We got Haney this week. Of course they picking Haney to win. And Taco K, what's up? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Paper chasing cannabis, a free game fella. Come on, Fotex. Come on, man. Y'all watching them guys, and they be sounding just like me, saying the same things. I ain't knocking them though. I ain't gonna knock them, but man, come on. Like I say, they ain't showing their faces. They just talking and listening to what somebody else say. I don't respect stuff like that. Bashar Stuck Jones, because the boxing my sport. Boxing my sport, you understand, I got passion for this. I got passion for this boxing stuff. So people just trying to infringe on the game and you know what I'm saying, trying to talk this stuff that they don't know, it bothers me. It bothers me. He said what he say? He should be killed for impersonating a fighter. Shit. Come on, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Like I say, we looking at Haney. But man, the thing about that, like I'm saying, these fighters, Red, if you follow Red Instagram, he stated this. He says, Red says fighters need to take more lessons, and train in secret more. Because even though you think you giving out little pieces, a fighter can figure that out. He gonna find some type of hole in your game. And I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I'm thinking everybody, all these boxers, all they doing is showing all they workout. Why? I don't understand. They want so much. I understand you want publicity and you want a little attention, but I think y'all overdoing it. I think they overdoing it. I think they putting up mediocre clips. I think I know they're just overdoing it. And speaking of that, which is Haney, who's on a high platform, like I say, man, your substance ain't matching all that stuff you're doing. You got the nice Instagram, you got the money, you got all this old nonsense don't matter about nothing. You got the mask on with the all this old foolishness. I understand you training hard, but it ain't matching up, man. You're not looking good out here in these streets, man. Far to me, man. Like I say, you fight Linares, but I think he was the most less one. I think that JoJo got the toughest test. Nobody wanted with Fortuna. I think that was an excellent fight. I mean, like I say, man, a lot too much hype going on. And people so fragile egos, they trying to protect themselves, and I think he one of them. And I'm picking him to win, but I'm looking for a step up. What's your thoughts? You understand? Talk to me about that. Talk to me about what's going on with these guys, man. Who else we got? We got Nonito going on against Kwabi. Ah, man, that's man, one thing about your name will carry. You can live off that name. You can definitely live off that name. No matter what, you get a name, you can live off that name. You can live off that name, and that's what I think what Donaire is doing, living off that name. And he did put in a great performance against, oh boy, I guess, but I mean, come on, you passed it, man. But Regandow getting shut out. Regandow getting shut out. I know he getting a shot at Casemiro. That's a great understand, but they trying to catch Rigo at the right time. But I'm pulling for Rigo. I think he stays in shape. He's one of those guys like Crawford that stays in the gym. And he already know that they plan his downfall. You understand? So he ain't gonna give a sucker even break. But he is kind of getting past it. And let's just see. But I'm pulling for Regandow. Let's go, Regandow. Let's go. Hold on. What are we talking about? Man, let's get into some questions, man. Let's get some questions. Let's get into some questions. Remo 718, Bernie, you need to do a show on fighters' resumes and accomplishments. Would you mean current fighters or do you mean old fighters? Because actually I'm reading well, this is one of the Bible of the books that I read. It's called In This Corner. 42 world champions tell their story. And for a boxer, which boxing fan or a true lover of the sport, it's a great read. I find quiet time reading my boxing ever since I was like 10. And I find myself daydreaming, what these fighters was like and how it was. And I want to be like that. And just like they watched Mike Tyson. Did y'all watch the Mike Tyson documentary? And if you watch that close, like he said, he not only watched them how they boxed, but how they talked, how they lived, how they dressed, everything that they did, because he wanted to be like them. And I think I'm from that cloth as well. And I wish that these new guys would take a piece of that. And speaking of that, okay, like they say, you got Ellie Setback, right? Who is a great journalist, and he gives that content. Everybody wants to be entertained, and I understand that. So he's catching up with these guys. He's it's not an easy job, but I I I got a problem with people. I don't want to call it clout chasing. I don't want to call it but it's almost like ass kissing. And for him, like I'm saying, it's blasphemy, which I'm saying what he put with Tank ain't in nowhere league or no Henry Armstrong. Canelo in the essence of the three championship at one time. Now let me state this. Henry Armstrong was the featherweight champion. He went from the featherweight champion to the welterweight champion. So he skipped lightweight because at that time it was only 8 weights. So he skipped lightweight, went to welterweight, won the welterweight championship from Barney Ross, dropped down, beat Lou Ambers for the lightweight championship. Tank ain't even the real champion in no division. And people, that's not hate. People, he not even a champion in the real division. None of them titles hold nothing. This Barrios fella, this championship don't mean nothing, but as a marketing tool, which I'm not knocking you, but it's not the true world championship. We just seen Josh Taylor is the true world champion. At 35, it's Teofimo Lopez is the true world champion at 35, and at 30 was another guy. They switched it because Mayweather got money, man, which is trash. He should have just fought that guy and had the real championship. Is whatever he took to fight Leo, which was going to be Leo was going to be there. That money was going to be there. You might as well have sucked it up, fought that guy, won the true championship, and then defended it against Leo. Actually, I forgot how they did it. They switched it so much. I don't even know if Leo had it. Man, I'm telling you, the WBA trash. All them belts is trash. Throw them in the trash. Fighters need to be more. Fighters need to understand that it need to be more people's champions. You understand? The people know who the. That's one thing you can't do is fool the public. And so, like your championship belt might fool. Man, come on. Anybody in the know. So man, in this world of bubble gum, somebody need to be somebody and step up and throw the fight belts in the trash. What happened to 10 rounders? Come on, man. What happened to 10 rounders? Every fight ain't a championship fight. Damn. All right. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Tim S. Yeah, Dean G. Arthur. What's happening? See Manzo. What's up, mamas? How you? How you? How you? Josh Taylor. Come on, man. Hey, Josh Taylor ain't doing nothing, man. Josh Taylor ain't on nothing. Let Josh Taylor enjoy himself. Let Josh Taylor enjoy himself at 140. You know what he say? The Punisher said. You ever watched the Punisher, the real Punisher with Dolph Lundgren? When he killed that guy's father who wasn't no good, he told him, "When you grow up, I'll be waiting. If you want revenge, I'll be waiting." So, yeah, line them up. We knock them down. We knocks them down. Southpaw Killer, what we talking about? Southpaw Killer says, I'm a Haney fan. I didn't like the fact that he didn't fight Fortuna. I know he hurt his arm and all, but that injury was convenient. Show was. Show was. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Like I say, these guys ain't got no substance. If they got a lot of style. Now they got a lot of style. I ain't gonna take it away from them. A lot of style. You see, they got that designer, they got the jewelry, they got the cars, but they ain't got shit to back up them cars. All that shit, a lot of hype. These guys, I'm talking about Henry Armstrong and Ike Williams. These guys were fighting, man. 15 rounds, horsehair gloves, fighting the best of the best, back to back. I mean, come on, man. And the money that they get these days, that's ridiculous. I mean, but they soft now. Man, come on. It's just sad. It's just sad. And they don't have no real business sense in the sense that okay, that you should be lucky that you have four kings. You should be lucky that you have a dance partner. Motherfuckers out here with no dance partners, bro. That's sad. Roy Jones didn't really have no dance partner. He eliminated his competition so early. You feel me? Bernard Hopkins was on the rise. He really wasn't, but he was a hell of a fight. If you watched the fight, tough as nails. And it was James Toney. Man, he annihilated James Toney. He had nowhere to go after that. He didn't have nowhere to go. He made the competition look so mediocre, outside of James Toney. I mean, man, come on. And so I mean, you need a dance partner. So they should be lucky and embracing that. Feel me? Okay, what we talking about? What he say? I know boxing. Hey, Bernie, tell Crawford to sign with PBC. They're the only fighters. Listen. This is a troll. So I'm not gonna get upset with you. I'm not gonna get upset at you. But we've already addressed that. It's already in the workings about what's going on. So there's no need to address that. So I appreciate your comment, appreciate you watching my show. But from now on, I'm not getting into all that. I'm not. We already stated what it is, and if y'all refuse to or no, ignore the evidence or the truth, that's on y'all. I'm having a boxing show whether. And it don't matter who subscribe, who like it. If you want to learn, talk about boxing, and you want to talk about some real stuff that's happen to be controversial, we can talk about that. But far as anything else, I'm not on that. So appreciate you. Let's go. Stonebone Boxing says, will Valdez duck or Shakur? Who next for Mill? Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking it's gonna be Mel because Shakur is adamant. I'm figuring that Mel is definitely going to step up and defend his championship. He makes the way easy, and I think that's a very winnable fight for him. Shakur is a very is a is a great talent. No doubt about that. But when you step in that ring, there's no telling about what's gonna happen. So Jamel's an accomplished world champion. He's been through a lot of things in his life, so he's mentally tough. For those that believe that he's not, the man was a Marine. He had a lot of family problems, and he's progressed and made it on top. So, he's definitely mentally strong. He's definitely, his boxing ability has a high level. He was an Olympian, and so look for it. That's a huge fight, as you see. Shakur, that's not staged. If you seen that on Instagram, that wasn't staged. That was for real. The kid was just coming, and like I say, that's a great way. He need to be like that. He got a lot of talent. He got a lot of charisma, and that's what the people want to see. But it wasn't staged. You understand? So keep doing what he's doing. Shout out to him. But Valdez, I don't know who he gonna fight. He don't want to fight Mel. But like I say, if we get past Shakur, definitely it wouldn't make no sense. It's gonna be a huge fight because he coming off a huge victory. So if Mel coming off a huge victory, you understand it's gonna be, it's gonna be definitely a unification, and it's gonna be the Ring Magazine Championship without a doubt. Um, I don't know where they got Tank at, but Tank fighting at 40, so I'm figuring it's gonna be somehow, the Ring Magazine. Tank, yeah, we ain't gonna worry about that. But I figure the Ring Magazine to be on tap, and I figure if you get that, hell, you don't need the rest of them because they all trash. They all trash. The WBO got an interim title, I see, but they don't promote it as much, But the WBC, WBA, excluding IBF too. So we got a 50-50 joint. They all got minor titles, but the WBA and WBC, they go overboard with the shit. Do y'all agree? I think you would. So at the same time, if you get the Ring Magazine, which is kind of getting out of hand as well, I think, giving out belts for Fighter of the Year. I don't think you should give out the belt for Fighter of the Year. I think the Fighter of the Year, you should get a trophy or something. Maybe you should call it the, innovate the motherfucker. Give it the Mayweather trophy. You know what I'm saying? Call it the Pacquiao Trophy, the Sugar Ray Robinson Award, or anybody. Give it to somebody, one of the great fighters. Give it to one of the Spanish fighters, the Julio Cesar Chavez. Give Ring Magazine could do that. Because the belt is supposed to be a special symbol that not everybody else can have. When you're the champion, you stand above the rest, so you shouldn't be looking like everybody else, and it shouldn't be watered down. But again, with money and politics and everything that come along with it, of course, it's always room for corruption, and a dollar change everybody, right? So hold on. Let's get to some more questions, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Saya, what's happening? What's happening? What are you talking about? What's Saya talking about? Bud is fraud too, ducking top level fighters. He is not pound for pound. If Bud wasn't in your camp, you were gonna agree. Okay, so we got another troll in here. Well, again, if you seen what's going on, explain yourself then. How is Bud ducking top level fighters if his promoter is not willing to do all he can? Okay, if the other promoter already has his guy lined up and he has all the other guys, so what? How else will Bud get the quote unquote top level fighters? So again, appreciate your comment. Nice try. Thanks to try to get underneath my skin, but go ahead and go on. Thanks for subscribing to my show. Appreciate you. Nate Johnson says Kenny Bayless, Rob Taylor of a knockout. I thought the same thing. I thought he was too slow. He was too slow giving Ramirez way too much chances to get in there. I thought the same thing. You right on the head right there. I think that some it was true, man. I swear, Kenny Bayless. And then I like I say, I don't like what they said about him tapping him on the shoulder. They was kind of together, I think, and he tapped him on the shoulder. But again, you gotta what they say, protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Good fight. I think the it's not settled yet. I think he does have the championship, and he did pull it out with the okay, so he is the outright but I still think it's such a good fight that why not run it back, Why not run it back? Or, or if I was Tiafimo, I'd be looking to go up there and get that guy. I'd be looking to go up there and get that guy. Now, I'm not saying he could beat him, but Tiafimo got the world in his hands right now. He kind of got a lot to do. You know what I'm saying? He got Haney, he got Tank, he got Josh Taylor and them. He got fucking who else he got? He got a lot of motherfuckers he can fight. Them right there, three alone. Tank, Haney, Josh Taylor. Ooh, Teofimo, boy, you sit like a fat rat, boy. I ain't mad at you, homeboy, but choose wisely. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. So hold on, what's going on? What he say? Remo, what Remo talking about? What he talking about? Facts. Everybody got a belt. The section body's gonna keep doing much. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's overstated too much, like I say. And Ellie's setback, integrity and substance, no matter how much they try to say it don't mean much, it does mean much. It's at the end of the day, a fraud is gonna get exposed, and so like I say, let that man. You can't put Henry Armstrong and Tank in the same breath. That man ain't had no 3 championships, or Canelo, far as that matter. Because now, had he beat that fella, uh, what was it? What was it? What was Canelo at 68 the first time? Then that'd have been true because they hadn't stripped him of the Ring Magazine middleweight championship. What else? What other champion was he? He was the light heavyweight champion. He was WBO, which is cool. That's a true world championship. And then he was also he'd have been a true champion at 168. So he had two Ring Magazine titles, and had he been the WBO champion at light heavyweight. Oh man, that's Henry Armstrong like. That's Henry Armstrong like. That's Henry Armstrong like. But to say Tank and to even throw that in there, these guys don't even give a damn about Henry Armstrong. Actually, don't nobody give a fuck about Henry Armstrong for him to say that. It really didn't have no relevance. But at any rate, I digress. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate everybody, man. What'd he say? I can't understand what you said, but casual, what part of Gamboa and Linares have been knocked the fuck out not long ago? Can't your brain process, bro? Hello, listen, similar to Lundy facing Bud. Hey, listen, I don't know, man. Stop arguing. Stop arguing. Don't argue. Broke blogger, what's that mean? Come on, where we going? Did you hear from Tiafimo saying Bud will feel his power soon? I don't know if he said that, but that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. So listen, I don't know what they will say that. If somebody read that article, they'll lie and say that. Come on, man. They'll say anything these days. Anything for a look, anything for a view. Speaking of that, please subscribe to my channel, share my videos. You know what I'm saying? OG, what's that? And you know who it is. It's Bernie. Yeah. Nate Johnson, great question. Great question. Mikey don't want that though. Mikey don't want that though. Mikey don't want that. Mikey don't want that. No, he don't. He might be trying to. He don't want that though. Josh Taylor gonna beat Mikey Garcia's ass. Mike Garcia too slow. Josh Taylor feeling himself. He gonna be too rangy, too tall, too all that good shit. He gonna fuck Mikey up. Mikey better get his ass on. But it's Josh Taylor definitely take it. Take the Mayweather route. Duh. They're gonna come in droves. Duh. They're gonna, you feel me? They're gonna actually think he could beat that fella. Duh. Okay. They thought he could beat what's that fella's name? Knock it off. Maybe they didn't, but them maybe they did. We all knew that he wasn't gonna beat Spence, but maybe they really did. And far as Mikey, Josh Taylor, they gonna definitely believe he can do that, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Yes, I doubt it. But hey, that's what they do. Look, he won't fight. He won't fight Bud. He won't fight Porter. He won't fight Thurman. He ain't say none of that shit, did he? Mikey didn't say none of that shit because they weak as hell. I ain't mad at them though. They using their mind. They using business. You understand? It's business about making money. With a profitable guy like I say, Taylor. Okay, he ain't gonna give him that beating. That what's the name? I don't know. Taylor kind of mean, man. Still, he ain't gonna give him that beating. That Crawford gonna beat him. Crawford gonna beat him and stop him. Ooh, Crawford gonna beat him and stop him. South Park Killer says you need to give out renters so we can block out these trolls and time out, bro. Listen, like I say, I ain't even worried about it. I realized, like I say, when I went on that rant on my Instagram, I did pretty good, but I think I went overboard. And last night I almost didn't sleep because, one thing you don't want to do is being out here is looking crazy. And for the first time, I feel like I did look crazy the other day. And that's just my opinion. I don't know. But so when I really get to thinking about it, I said, they're gonna talk like they talk, but instead of just rushing off and saying stuff like I kill them with the facts, I talk to them real nice and cool with them words, and I break it down real cool with them. I be somewhat sarcastic and you know what I'm saying, with facts, and that kind of what you call that nullifies them or takes all the air out of them. And that's what I'm gonna do right now. You kill them with kindness, like I say, I give them their shine. I even let their comments show, but like I say, I want to be a show of substance. um you know Bud is a hell of a talent and he is my partner, but there's no bias on my part far as that. If he wasn't the goods, I probably wouldn't say that, but thank the Lord that he is, thank the Lord that he is. And so I wouldn't give him so much steam about it. And like I say, I've been with him. I watched him grow up in the gym. I can't overstate that enough. How long I've been with the kid. So I've seen his manifestation. A lot of these trolls and stuff don't know Spence. They don't know nothing. They just going along with what they heard in the barbershop. They going on talking. Like I say, they starting these scope shows and just talking, and just but that's not what I'm about. And so if you know anything about me, I'm somebody for real. You understand? No matter, I got a lot of energy, but I ain't talking no bullshit and I ain't on no bullshit. I'm for real. So appreciate everybody in the chat. Warren Judd, appreciate you. What we talking about? What are you talking about? Warren Judd. He says, Warren Judd says, yo, Bernie, when Bud is not in camp, how often does he train? But he stays in the gym. He stays working out, doing something. Like I say, he's never just sitting around getting fat. He plays basketball. He's always doing something. He's playing darts. He's active. He always moving around. And he comes in the gym. He stays in the gym. He stays in the gym. The kid really stays in the gym. Mm, excuse me. I like I say, the kid stay in the gym, and he always been like that. When we was young, he would be in the gym after everybody doing pull ups and everything like that, staying late, waiting. He'd be the last one leaving the gym at 16. So everything don't stop. Obviously he not doing that as much now because where he at, but he stays in the gym, and you know that's why he is where he is. So somebody else was trying to say about thinking that he's gonna, well, that's, he prides himself on on that mentality. I mean, he took the whole town and put him on his back, so you got to be mentally tough for that, and to go through everything that how he's accomplished. So um to see that, to see the man to go down any type of way, no, just keep on going. Like I say, there's plenty of people to fight. You might not want to see them, but it's somebody out there. It's always somebody want to get in the ring, and we keep knocking them down and waiting, till we get the call to they want to step up to the big leagues. You understand? Shoot, come on now, Weezy, what's happening? What Weezy say? Bud is so good, he takes the accomplished competition and makes them look mediocre. It's not Bud fault they won't give him the bat. Hey, you hit it right on the head. You hit it right on the head. Uh, Chalk says, Nate, why Sean didn't? Again, you tell me why Sean didn't. You tell me why Sean didn't take the fight. because he said, if you listen to what he said, I got people telling me what to do and the right moves to make. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. They don't even want to get this man. Okay, like I say, to the casual fan or to everybody in here, to his haters, everybody saying Sean Porter be his toughest test. Well, if you listening, like he said, if you listen to what Sean Porter said, he said that. I'm not gonna keep going on about it. He said that. If you listen to what he said, I got people telling me what to do. Okay, which of course, is Al Hammond, which is an advisor. He's advising you what to do. Don't get in there with that motherfucker for one or two reasons. Uh, Probably the most obvious reason. We don't want him to shine and beat your ass and then have leverage over this guy. Duh. We don't want him to have shine and have leverage over this guy. Now, the sanctioning bodies, like I say, they gonna rank the top fighters. That's their job. So Sean Porter gonna make it in there, however, depending on they want their championship to go up too, because they ain't really giving a fuck about Al Hammond. They probably caring about who pay. I don't know, but all I'm saying is this: they was gonna rank Sean Porter, but that don't matter because when you got somebody telling you what to do, your ranking don't matter. Just like when they was controlling boxing with back in the 40s and the 50s, Jake LaMotta, in order for him to get a chance at the middleweight championship, he had to lose to Billy Fox. He had to lose to Billy Fox. What was his name? In the welterweight division, Johnny Saxon was a mob control guy. Somebody I forgot who had to lose to him so he can get a shot at the welterweight championship. So it's not probably not like I say, the mob is somehow involved. Maybe I don't want to say, this man is the mob, but it's something like that. Like I say, he's telling them what to do. So why else wouldn't Sean Porter, like one of the staff team members said, one of the publicists said, why would Sean Porter give a fuck about Bud? Tell me. Why would he give a fuck about Bud? If he truly believe he can get at Bud and beat Bud for the championship of the world and get back, maybe that give him more steam and fight Spence, and then they be undisputed. Why in the fuck wouldn't he do that? Why would he care about Bud that much? He wouldn't. He wouldn't. So there you go. If y'all can't understand what's going on with this stuff, man, it is what it is. Like I say, that fella, what they say, they hoping and wishing that the man go crazy. The man ain't going crazy. He got money. He don't got no drug problem. He ain't got nothing, and he mentally strong. So, like I say, he ain't wanting for nothing. And it's always gonna be somebody. Who we got? Virgil Ortiz. They probably ain't gonna give it to him. Whoever, but whoever willing to step up, something's gonna happen. It always works out. What he say? What he say on Blow, which is one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies, and it's simple. He says, when the father loses the business and everything, and they in for foreclosure, and he's with the father. He says, son, you want some ice cream? So I don't want no ice cream. He said, what are we gonna do? We poor. We done lost everything. What are we gonna do? He said, listen, when you up, it's never as good as it seems, and when you down, you never think you're gonna be up again. But in the end, it all works out. You feel me? If you read the Desirata, it says everything is in the right place. No matter what you think about it, everything is in the right place. So it's all good. So don't y'all worry y'all pretty little head. Bud gonna be all right. You understand? Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody. Kush the greatest. Ooh, what's up? Man, what's that? And Knockout TV, what are you talking about? I'm just random. Knockout TV, a Bud hater that can't stop thinking about him. Sad. Knockout TV. Oh yeah, yeah. Sad, sad, sad. And to my point, this fella who was talking, what he said the same thing, but maybe he said it right. The PBC guys, they enjoy the politics of that's going on in the game. They like I say, they happy about it, right? He said the same thing. Knockout TV. Oh, okay. Khan after getting knocked out, Delorme for it. Hold on. Benavidez. I don't know what he said. Knockout TV says Gamboa was a horrible fight for Haney as Benavidez, Lundy, Delorme for a vacant title. As in Benavidez, Lundy, Delorme, vacant title, Khan after getting knocked out. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what you're saying, family. Word that a little bit better. I love to read what you're saying, and address that. Uh, okay. What'd he say? I know boxing hate Bernie. Can you tell me the Hall of Famer that Bud has fought in his career? Well, no, he hasn't fought a Hall of Famer in his career. Not that I'm aware of. He hasn't fought a Hall of Famer, but I truly don't think none of those guys have fought Hall of Famers. Um, I think again, Bud has the strongest case out of all of them. Even that being that he went to welterweight. You cannot take away a man's overall accomplishments. That's why they call Pacquiao an 8 division world champion, right? True, he did mix it up with the best welterweights, but they were all smaller guys coming up, which was Cotto, Mayweather. That's what he's known for. Marquez, so that's what he's most known for at welterweight. You know what I'm saying? What he did at welterweight, Pacquiao for real, like who he beat. It was Bradley. It was Bradley. It was what's his name? What's the fella's name? Jesse Vargas. Uh, that was it. He did fight Mayweather, but he lost. He fought Cotto, but like I say, good fight for him. He stopped Cotto. Cotto was you can't take nothing away from Cotto, a 4 division world champion, I think, 4 world champion. But like he said, and he acknowledged that, which we are acknowledging. I know boxing. So again, we have another troll, we have another hater, somebody trying to get underneath my skin, and we're trying to get those guys underneath our name, to become a Hall of Famer. Now, besides that, it would be what's the fella's name? Keith Thurman, because I think he's the most accomplished outside in the recent years of which who his best wins was. But he beat Collazo on the way up. He beat some past champions. So that's why Keith Thurman had that strong claim and should have been the champion of the world, should have been a lineal champion, to be honest. But again, Bud, his overall Spence, Mike Garcia is not a Hall of Famer. Sean Porter is not a Hall of Famer. Sean Porter, you would not. Sean Porter, he terrible. Sean Porter is terrible. Now I'm not. Y'all know Sean Porter is terrible. He got a terrible style. He just gonna be in at a fight. Sean Porter is that you don't go to Hall of Fame for that. You don't go to Hall of Fame for that. Even the guys that he beat, they weren't spectacular when he beat him. It wasn't spectacular when he beat Devin. Come on, he wasn't spectacular when he beat Danny. He was ugly and terrible. He not going to the Hall of Fame, bro. He not going. Mike Garcia, like I said, he got a popular following, but at 26, who he beat at 26? Who he beat at 26? Lopez was through. Salido already had whooped him. Now Salido was hot and cold, and Mikey did drub Salido. Shout out to him. But people don't hold Salido in high regard, do they? Salido, he ain't going to the Hall of Fame. He ain't going to the Hall of Fame, but a solid fighter, definitely great fighter. Couldn't take nothing away from him. Excellent career. But Mike Garcia, who he beat? That Galatian dude was not the champion. Linares was the WBC, WBA, and Ring Magazine champion, but he was in recess because he got hurt. So the WBC, like I say, they so sad and terrible, but they are innovators in the sport that they gave the championship to him, and somehow they mix it up. Come on, man, come on, Sean, come on. Like I say, they round robin each other. You can't be Hall of Fame unless you fighting Hall of Fame worthy guys, and I believe that by all accounts, Bud is on the cusp of Hall of Fame. His talent is Hall of Fame. The way they talk about Bud and glowing terms is Hall of Fame. They don't talk about Sean Porter and glowing fame's Hall of Fame like that. They don't talk about Mikey Garcia like that. Okay, now they trying to talk about Spence like that, but he gotta get past Crawford to get to that realm, right? Okay, Pacquiao is passing. We don't know who Pacquiao gonna come in. You understand? We don't know which Pacquiao gonna come in. We don't know how he gonna come. So at the same time, you feel me? Come on now. Yeah, so I understand. I appreciate your comment. I know what you're trying to do, but it ain't gonna work. Hey, Booby, can you go get my case up there with my charger? The charger? Yeah, for my computer. Where is it? It's on the table. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I'm 44 minutes in. I ain't gonna be for y'all long, man. I'm having a good time. Floyd McFarland, what's happening, baby? Packer fan 12, hand flow boxing. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all y'all in the chat. Let me see what's going on. What'd he say? Crawford literally beat the guy who stopped Matisse in the next fight, unlike Danny. Yeah, like I said, come on, man. Y'all know what time it is. Okay. Can you plug it up for me?
Yes, sir.
What'd he say? You comparing a 4 division champion who was undefeated to Hank Lundy? I don't know who that is. No, I don't know. I don't know. But Hank Lundy a solid fighter, and like I say, uh, you ain't gonna fight killers back to back. Nobody does that. That's unheard of these days. And like I said, man, what Bud did. He cleaned out the division, and we looking on, and he getting shut out. But at the same time, it is what it is. It is what it is. We already talked about that. Appreciate everybody in the chat once again. Y'all stop arguing. Just be real, and it won't be no arguments. But the truth hurts. What do you say, Packer fan? What do you say? The same excuse y'all give Spence for fighting a 26-pounder. He called Error out. Lundy called Crawford out. But again, like I say, Mike Garcia was a 26-pounder. Spence is supposed to be a big welterweight. This man was not a welterweight. Mike Garcia.
Hey, Jamie.
Come on. Come on. Mike Garcia was not no welterweight. He was lightweight at best. Lightweight at best. At best. Okay, we going to say 40. He's still fat at 40. He fat at 35. Come on, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. No. OG said Sean didn't want to get embarrassed. You know he did not. And again, at the same time, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to take away, to be honest. Them boys probably would fight, but they got people telling them what to do. Al Heyman telling them what to do. And I don't know when the narrative switch, but it switches. And I'm sure for a fact, like I say, Sean Porter right now, they ain't saying, well, Sean, if we give you up, that's gonna give him more, if you whoop him worse than Spence did and he gets stopped, that's gonna kind of look, and Pacquiao, he fight Pacquiao and maybe struggle a little bit, but still win, then that's gonna kind of bring his stock down a little bit. That's gonna bring it down a lot, And so if it looked like they gave it, it's a lot going on in that. It's a lot going on in that. So I ain't gonna say, like I say, it's people behind them. Like Spence said, these is the people want to see me be the man. So they're gonna put up a lot of hype. But I'm breaking down the hype. Mike Garcia was a 26-pounder. And wasn't nobody coming to see Spence. Come on, man. They weren't talking about Spence was no draw until he fight Mike Garcia. He wasn't talking about no draw when he fight Chris Algieri. I don't know how many people was there. I don't know. But he wasn't talking about nothing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ooh, Remo, let's go. Let's talk about something else. Remo 718 said Fulton was Figueroa. Now that's a division. 22 pounds, that's a division. That's a division. They heck of a guys. Fulton versus Figueroa, like I say, coming off a bigger victory. Figueroa coming off a bigger victory than Fulton. Fulton coming off a more dominant performance than Figueroa. I mean, even though he knocked him out, but it was close before that. Good fight. Great fight. Great fight. Um, should that be for the Ring Magazine Championship? I don't know. Should that be for the excuse me? Should that be for the Ring Magazine Championship? That's a hell of a question. That's a hell of a question. Of course, we still got who else is the other kid out there? The Muldoon guy. Oh yeah, Danny. No, you don't want to get that away. The Danny Roman. You want to see those guys mix it up. That's a heck of a fight. I think Danny, since he just won that next fight, I think he should be in line for the winner of Figueroa and Fulton. I think he's the number one contender. Matter of fact, I think for WBC. So we should be seeing that. Mojun, let's see. If I was Leo, I would be trying to get a get back fight with that. I don't know who else at 22. I don't know who else at 22, who another top 22 pounder to come right off the back to challenge Mojun. But definitely, I can't say who will win that fight. I think it's a hell of a fight. Fulton proved that he can be a pressure fighter himself. And so they're going to be head to head. And, Fulton's a Philadelphia fighter, feeling good and feeling very confident. And he can also do box as well. So in a pick 'em fight, I don't know. I just want to see. I just want to see. I just want to see that fight. 22 pounds. Good stuff. Southpaw Killer says, killing with kindness and facts, bro. Intelligence over buffoonery. You right. You right. You right. Get back to my point. Red need a ring. Red need a wrench. Red need to be my wrench man. Okay. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Latero Robinson, what's going on? Let me see. What do you say? Next year I expect Bud to be on some other shit and get the fights he fat. Yeah, yep. You know, you know what it is, and it's everything that came to a head. So we know what it is, man. We know what it is. What he say? What he say? Lamont Roach says Bud need to go and get that belt from Ugas. I seen him. He looked it good. But Jamie, shout out to Jamie Belt, greatest strength conditioning trainer right now we got going on. Get you know what I'm saying? Get you in top shape. Appreciate you, baby. That'll be logical, But Ugas, like I say, he can control too, bro. He will out him in two. You know what I'm saying? He will out him in two. And look what they doing to Ugas. Look what they doing to Ugas. Like I say, they take Ugas out. They remove him from the championship. But he's stuck. You know what I'm saying? He ain't making no money. He making no, fair money, but he ain't making no money to buy himself out. So he basically getting done however they want to do Ugas. Like I say, we treat our own self bad. Now I can't say for a fact they're gonna strip Ugas, but if they do, like I'm saying, if I would want to just go and fight Crawford anyway, fuck it. I want to be world champion. And I would be trying to bank on, past success and and my growing my newfound I done got better, basically. You understand? So I'll be banking on that and be trying to get Crawford in the ring because that's I wouldn't want nobody to that's unfair. I will feel treated unfair that I'm getting held back from my glory. You understand? They already upgraded me to championship. That's sad. You won't give me Spence so I can fight for the championship, prove myself. You just gonna throw me a belt. Come on, man. They disrespecting these guys. They disrespecting. And how much disrespect these guys gonna take? How much these guys disrespect they gonna take? But like I say, man, when they got you arm twisted. They'll keep you, they'll starve you. You won't get no. They'll blackball you. They'll blackball you. They'll blackball you. They do it in Hollywood. They do it everywhere. They blackball. You see what they did to Kaepernick? Ooh, wee! It don't go. It extends all over the place. It ain't just one avenue. When you don't play ball, they blackball you. Shoo! Come on, come on. Crazy, bro. So they gonna take a disrespect just like Crawford taking. Okay, ooh, we got another one. Well, my guy, to for your point, crazy bro. See you sad and pathetic. Crawford taking the disrespect. Crawford told him, man, with very much class. He said, man, if I ain't doing what you said, let me go then. How much classier can you do that? How much classier can you do that? How much classy can you do? Just like your woman say she quit you. Most men gonna say, "Baby, why? Please don't leave me." The fella say, "Well, go ahead. You're unhappy. Go ahead then. Be with somebody else." And it's like Bud say, "Well, if I'm not doing what you think I should or whatever you say, then leave me alone. Leave me alone." It's as simple as that. Plain and simple. And I'm asking you, since crazy bro, since you want to talk, why would he just release him then? That would have been right off the rip, right? Right off the rip, release him. So I want to get this thing too. It's a let me speak to this. Let me speak to y'all about this too. There is a website, there is something that can tell you the actual numbers that come out for the pay-per-views, which I know we didn't do good on the poster, but the TV ratings and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly what it is. They were talking about it upstairs at one point, that it was this thing that you can figure out to actually know that Bud did do the numbers really good, excluding the pay-per-view. At the gate, he was like one of the highest out of all the American boxers. He was bringing in the most. People were paying the most at the gate to see him at the gate. Um, and his viewing at the same time was up in the ratings too. But when you got, like I say, you got a disgruntled boss or a disgruntled somebody, they put just throwing salt on your name, and y'all people just run with it And listen, don't even think about it logic. Don't even think about it logic. Like I said, if if he was treating him so bad, if it wasn't so good, if he wasn't doing no good, why wouldn't throw him away? Quit him, right? Right, exactly. So, but again, y'all don't, they want to see the hate. They rather the hate, the hate is is better for you. They love to hate. Jay Prince would make things happen. I think he could. I think he could. I think he could. I think he could. If anybody can do it, Lil Jay can do it. Yeah. What do you say? Bud gonna continue dominating no matter what opponent. Rod the Ruler. Shout out to Rod the Ruler. Say it like it is. Say it like it is. Say it like it is. What did he say? Nate Johnson. If he drops Bud, he wouldn't still owe Wait, what did he say? If he drops Bud, wouldn't he still owe Crawford money? Yes. Yes, he owed money. He owed money. He owed money. Now, how many times people owed you money and they act different? They don't come around no more. They do. They acting funny when they owe you money, right? Yeah, come on, man. Y'all got to be like I say. If you a logical person, like I say, you got to think it through. If you a fan, you would think it through. You would think it through. It just don't make sense, right? Like I say, some stuff, you can't put nothing past nobody, but Bud don't come across as the guy that ducks smoke, right? That don't want to be the best, right? Come on, man. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, what this dude say? He owe Bud money, but talking crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, trying to figure out a way to devalue Bud. But the proof is in the pudding. All you do is win, win, win. What'd he say? Broke land blogger, smoke that smoke that like button. Appreciate you. Here, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoying. Hope y'all enjoying. Hope y'all enjoying the show. Hope y'all enjoying the show. What this guy talking about? Alvin Logan says, I'm a day one fan. Okay. I appreciate you. And stay one. Stay one. It's almost like you say, Mayweather, don't you bet against him. You think Mayweather's ain't got nothing up his sleeve, just like Bud? Come on, man. That man stay ready, so he ain't got to get ready. That's a huge influence. If you a betting guy, right? When you bet, you do all kind of research. You know what I'm saying? You go check out, see how he feeling with his mama, how he got a relationship with his kids. You want to know what he eat for breakfast. You want to know his tics, all his phobias when you betting, right? And like I say, if you looking at Spence, come on, man, that man full of nonsense. He a good fighter, but you gotta watch him. Bud Crawford, he like what they say in Michael X, compared to King, this guy's a monk. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Spence, this guy's a monk. Get out of here. I'm betting my money on the monk. Shoot, come on. The disciplined guy. The one with the you know what I'm saying? Come on. Shit, boy. I swear to Jesus. Swear to Jesus. Swear to Jesus. All right, man. What's going on, man? We 58 minutes in. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. We're gonna make it a cold hour. I'm gonna pick one more question and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. Jamie got on the grill for me. We eating grilled chicken tacos, and I gotta go get me some. Let me see. One day, easy route. What do he say? What does fella say? Reality nine, real talk 90 says OG, the easy route for real. Compare Bud last street to Spence last street. Oh my God. Oh my God. I swear. I swear. I swear. But they keep trying me, don't they? They keep trying me, don't they? They keep trying me, don't they? Oh man. Who was Spence last three? Danny Garcia didn't come to win. Sean Porter damn near beat him, but he got dropped because he terrible at boxing. And who else was it? Was it Mike Garcia? Who else was it? Was it Mike Garcia? I can't remember. A 26 pounder. And this guy like a middleweight, and he fighting a blown up featherweight. And y'all and that's your champion. All right. And that's your champion. Jay Hutch says, Bernie, what is one thing Butler should have done differently to get the fights he wants? like I said, I touched on that too. Uh, I don't think it was anything that he could do. His first contract, I couldn't say how far it was. But again, like I say, they didn't have much faith in Bud. Um, like I say, they thought he was going to be dead against Prescott. His manager thought he was going to be dead against Prescott, even though this guy beat all these top guys, Danny Garcia, Mikey, all these guys in the amateurs, and was number one in the country. Fought Saddam Ali, tooth and nail. They was in a great close fight. All the accomplishments that he did, and the endorsement from for Timothy Bradley. They still found a way to find a way to not believe in Bud. So he looked up and got the contract. I mean, so now he's big time stuff. He's undisputed or whatever. I can't remember when he signed the contract. That's what Saul told me to ask you. Who was his first fight after he signed the contract? About to be 5 years in October, right? So that's been 5 years. And 5 years ago, Spence wasn't in the limelight like that. It was Keith Thurman. So upon signing with a big bonus to sign, obviously they gave him a lot of money, lots of money. ESPN was coming on in. He was leaving HBO. HBO was going down. So, ESPN throwing a boatload of money. And, they was giving him the promises, Bud, of course, for those who hate to believe it, you know, he's telling you, no, I want to be in the fight. Of course, everybody, the natural people want to do that, right? Mayweather's want to do that. He want to get that spotlight. He want to be that man. He want to beat De La Hoya, to be the man. So, and Bub been looking for the same thing. Like as he stated, I'll fight Keith Thurman or Pacquiao because Pacquiao was still floating. So what he could have did, I don't think it was nothing. I think he believed that he was winning. He believed in himself. He had done everything he needed to do up until that point. They gave him shitload of money. So why not? That's a good incentive. They thinking they're gonna get you to fight, right? You wouldn't think they're gonna give me a whole fucking lot of money and promise me all this shit only to renege on me, right? And in worst case scenario, they gave me a whole lot of fucking money. So I don't think it was none that he could do. It's just things that happen in life. You know what I'm saying? I think they were very disgruntled about him not doing interviews. Bud is a very loyal person, and these guys talking stuff about him and not giving him, he not giving the interviews that he felt some type of way about that because, like I say, he not looking for the limelight and this and that and yada yada. So I don't think there's anything he could have done different. So thus, when your employer is disgruntled, they'll do everything to, you're not playing ball. So if they feel like you're not doing that, of course they're gonna try to destroy you. So let's go on with that. We had an hour. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Um, Dang, I wonder how can I get with a comment off? There's no way. I gotta always keep a comment up. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody again. Please like, subscribe. Catch me again. We're gonna talk about the fights this weekend that's happened. We got what's the kid's name? Um, Haney versus Linares. You never know how. I think it's gonna be a great fight. Haney's not a hard puncher. He's a sharp puncher, but he's not a hard puncher like that. We got Kwabi versus Donaire, and they under excuse me they underestimate Kwabi. Excuse me, they underestimate Kwabi, thinking he's the weakest champion at 118. Rashid thought that, and he thought he was gonna get that victory on the undercard. What's his name? Brunner and Pacquiao. He thought he had him one with Kwabi. I did too, actually, and I really was rooting for Rashid, but he just ain't as good as he was in the amateurs. And so I'm looking for Kwabi. He was a true professional. He was an Olympian bronze medalist. Donaire's kind of passed it. I know he did fight good with Inayu, but Inayu probably took him a little bit light. Donaire, his substance is kind of waning too. He's kind of reaching it. Like I say, he's trying to pick on what you would call the weakest champion, who they think is the weakest champion. And I couldn't say I'm pick that as a 50-50 fight, but wouldn't it be great this guy, if this guy, but still got to go through Anayu, so it don't matter. So, who fighting? Damn, who fight? WBC and WBO. Casemiro fighting WBO. He fighting Regendow. I'm pulling for Regendow. I can't say that's a 50-50 fight. Because Casemiro coming off a hell of a win, knocking out Zlani TT. Who I just say, Kwabi and this kid. Let's see how Donier look against Quabi, and let's just see. I want to see Undisputed at 118. We can get it at 122. Great stuff. But nobody talk about them guys because they small. So, but we will on this show. Appreciate everybody in the channel, in the chat. Thank you guys, man. I had a hell of a time. And until next time, man, it's Bernie the Boxer, and I'm gone. And I'm gone. Sunday, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go live from home to do a recap of this week's fights.